Everyone's just gone.
It was him, I swear it. Sai Sahan, in the flesh. The last time anyone saw him was in the Imperial City.
Let's say you really did see him, and you aren't just drunk off your arse. Why would he come all the way out here?
I don't know, but it must be serious. He's a very serious-looking person.
You admire him for his head, don't you? Ask him for balding tips, aren't you?
The general doesn't see anyone without an appointment.
Oh, got an achievement. That's on. Surrounded by all these other people.
The time has come at last, my friend. We now have the means to fight back against this dragon invasion and save Elsweyr from certain destruction. This is where we start, in the city of Senchal. If you still wish to join me, that is.
What do you need my help with?
A dragon has taken a nearby island as its lair. I believe it means to attack Senchal from this location. We need to slay the creature before it strikes. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to secure a ship willing to take us to the island.
Alright, so what's our next step?
General Renmus, leader of Senchal's military forces, could commandeer a ship for us. We need to arrange a meeting with the general and convince him to aid our cause. What say you, warrior? Will you help me slay this dragon?
Yeah, I guess it'll help you deal with dragon threat then.
Now, meeting with an Imperial general is faster said than done. The paperwork alone would take days to file, and the dragon we seek could attack the city at any moment. So, I found an alternative method.
Alternative method? What is this?
Your aid and this handful of jewels. First,
Is it family jewels?
Renmus' scribe Nadama to put us on the schedule. You'll find her in the tavern. Next, you need to speak to Darku in the city's outskirts, just south of here. He can forge our credentials.
Anything else? It's so nice to see such a proper upstanding man taking such dirty routes here.
You also need to delay Arniel Bronk, who was scheduled to meet with the general today. Arniel's ship just docked in the harbor. If you steal his vessel's manifest, the dockmaster should detain him. That will give us enough time to speak with the general.
Isn't this like up Admiral Tharn's alley or something like that? All this kind of deception and... Alright. So we're gonna bribe a clerk, pay a forger, and steal a manifest. Got it.
Lucky be willing, all will go well, and our meeting with General Renmus will commence without issue. Meet me at the palace when you're done. Meanwhile, I'll learn all I can about our upcoming dragon hunt.
Tell me more about the situation.
The outlying towns have already been ravaged by dragons, and refugees have come pouring into Senchal as a result. They hope that stone walls will stop the dragon's wrath.
Nope.
But it's only a matter of time before the dragons attack Senchal.
And you believe the dragons on this island are going to be the ones that attack, huh?
Why else would it roost so close to the city? I believe the dragon is evaluating Senchal's defenses and preparing for the right moment to strike. We must slay it before it gets that chance.
You think General Ramus is going to help us?
That is my hope. No matter the risk, our best option is to slay this dragon on its own island, away from the innocents of Senchal. Let's hope the general agrees with that logic.
You still have the horn?
Of course. I would hardly ask you to join me in this battle without it. I've also been able to train with the dragon horn, and become more attuned to its powers and limitations.
Okay, what have you learned then?
We know that the Horn of Jadari can force dragons out of the sky. I also believe that it's practically indestructible. However, I find that the horn needs time to replenish its magic after every use.
So what does it mean for battle?
It means I can only use the horn occasionally in battle. That limitation aside, it's still a powerful weapon. It will greatly aid us in the hunts to come.
Ah, clever plot devices. So how did you come up with this plan to meet General Ramus?
You'd be surprised what people tell a respectable gentleman with a distinguished beard. Take Nadama, for example. I heard that she's been seeking a way to leave Senchal for weeks. A few gems would certainly help pay for her passage.
In the Forger?
It was easy enough to learn about that braggart. I overheard him in the tavern, claiming that he can forge any document in Sanchal. For the right price, of course. Let's see if he has the skills to back up his boasts.
Arabic. Why does he need to steal his ship's manifest?
All ships coming into Sanchal are subject to a cargo inspection, unless they present a sanctioned ship's manifest. If you're able to steal Arniel's manifest, he'll be held up in customs for hours. That will give us time to speak with the general.
Are you sure this is going to help us get an appointment then?
Yes, lucky willing. Had we the time, I would go through official channels. But with so much at stake, we can't afford the delay. We have no choice but to use these underhanded measures.
I love you. Also, look at your sword. Ooh, pretty. Ace design. Let's go do some non-Khajiit things in the Khajiit city. Doesn't feel like Sai, it feels like an imposter. I wish I go back to apply for this high res Sai model in the main quest. They might eventually go back and change some of that stuff.
What?
Taking so long here. Just tasting it from all these people waiting to get food.
Abadra speaks true. The dragons fought each other.
Your eyes aren't what they used to be, grandmother.
This one knows what she saw. Our village wasn't attacked. It was just in their way.
But why would they fight each other?
This one does not know, but the thought frightens her.
If the dragons fight each other, they aren't eating us. Sounds good to me.
None of this sounds good. None of it.
Well, at least it can't get any worse.
Interesting, interesting. Darku?
Whether it or will or waver, Darku is your savior. Tell this one, what need have you of the finest forger in all of Senshal?
Maybe any louder? I need diplomatic papers for me and my friend to get to see General Ramus.
Interesting. Most interesting. Diplomatic papers. Yes, that would get you in to see the Shave-Skin General. Of course, skills such as Darku's require compensation worthy of his talent.
Will these jewels cover it?
Ah, yes. These beauties will do quite nicely. Here you are, then. Diplomatic papers.
Why are these
All
written in
up to
crayon?
date and ready to present. Just make sure you have an appointment, eh? Wouldn't want to walk in on the general unannounced.
Don't worry, we have a plan. Really. You look at these here real quick. Papers identifying you as a diplomatic emissary from Grantwood. Dama, hello.
Can't you see that I'm trying to drink away my sorrows? It's
No.
an extremely delicate process, you know. Doesn't require company.
I need to see General Ramus today, though.
Today? You are very, very funny. General Renmus's schedule is full today. If you want to see him, fill out your paperwork and submit it, just like everyone else.
Could some jewels convince you to get us on the schedule, huh?
I didn't know you were feeling so generous, Walker. I suppose your name can be added to the general schedule, but that is all. Yes? You'll need to secure the proper documents and delay his previous appointment.
Alright, I understand. Here's your jewels.
Thanks for the generous donation. Let's just make sure this little exchange stays between us, yes?
Yes. What's your next step, huh?
I'm going to finish my drink and then find the next ship off of this moon's forsaken city. If dragons weren't bad enough, all these refugees will eat sensual out of house and home. I'm leaving before the riots start.
Ah, good idea. Have fun. Do run along. Boop. Yeah, we'll be fine here.
Arniel Brock, we're ready for you now.
Finally. I thought I'd never get off this dock.
You said you had a ship manifest. May this one inspect it?
Yes, if you must. It's right on this crate.
All right, this shouldn't take long.
Yeah.
Is something the matter?
Do you play games with this one? There is no manifest on this crate.
It's invisible.
No, that can't be right. I'm sure it was there.
Need this one to remind you. All ships without a sanctioned manifest will be subject to...
I know the law, but I'm telling you, the manifest was on this crate.
Unless you can produce it, we'll have to inspect your cargo.
But that could take hours. I have an appointment.
Have fun.
Just wait until my guild hears about this brutish treatment. They won't let it stand, I can assure you of that.
Sure they won't. Go up and talk to Sai.
Were you able to secure a meeting with General Renmus?
Yeah, I was. Everything's ready.
And so we must prepare for our first battle, my friend. A battle of wits. Remember, we must convince General Renmus to commandeer a ship for us. With it, we'll sail to the Dragon's Island and slay the beast.
And what do you know about the dragon on this island, huh?
Not much. And what I do know, I'm not sure what it means. A ship sailed directly to the Dragon's Island recently. It displayed no banners, and no one in Senchal recognized it. It's possible we're not the only dragon hunters in southern Elsweyr.
So we might have allies?
I won't discount the possibility, but I also won't plan for it. For all we know, this ship was bound for another destination. Or it has other business on that island. Though I'm at a loss as to what that might be. Let's head to our appointment.
You don't think that somebody could be working with the dragon? Just thought. Alright, let's go talk to Remus.
Halt! Official business only.
We have an appointment with General Renmus. Here, our papers.
These seem to be in order. All right, you can go in.
Let's go meet him. Look at you run.
It's not every day that Captain Sai Sahan graces my office.
God damn it, get that twilight off his face.
I'm here to request a ship to hunt down a nearby dragon.
Slay a dragon. And this from a man who couldn't even protect our emperor.
Perhaps you should speak to my companion. They can share the details of our plan.
Oh, he's salty.
So, you're a companion of the infamous Captain Sai Sahan. Though I suppose that title no longer means anything, given the current state of Cyrodiil. Well then, care to share how you plan to slay this dragon?
We plan to go to the nearby island and hunt the dragon down. That's why you need a ship. Pretty straightforward, right?
An admirable venture, I'll admit, if not a foolhardy one. Unfortunately, I have neither the ship nor crew to lend you for such an expedition. The city is chaotic enough as it is, and I can't afford to spread my resources.
Come on, give us a try, huh? The dragon could attack at any moment.
Which is precisely why I can't agree to your request. If a dragon does attack Senshal, I'll need every soldier and ship under my command here to defend the city.
Why the city?
Sorry. Your cause is commendable, but my mind is made up.
Why does he need ships in the harbor if a dragon attacks? Like, they're just sitting ducks in there, right? Alright, we'll look for a ship elsewhere then.
Thank you for your time, General. Come, my friend. Let's speak outside.
Really a dick, aren't you?
I don't doubt your sincerity, you understand. Nor your bravery. I just can't take any risks right now. Not when Senshal is in such disorder.
Well, tell me about your position then, huh?
Merrick Renmus, General of the 13th Legion, or what's left of it, in any case. 5 years ago, Emperor Aquilarius sent my legion to Senshal. The city had been decimated by the Nahatan flu, and we were sent to help restore order.
So you were sent to take over the city?
Of course not. I'm a general, not a dictator. We defended the city walls as the Khajiit rebuilt their homes. We even worked with citizens of influence to form a city council, given that the entire royal family was wiped out by the plague.
Oh, so the Khajiit accepted you, huh?
They see our value as protectors, at the very least. The city council even named us the Shields of Senshal. Sounds a bit friendlier than the 13th Legion, I suppose.
Tell me about the situation here, then.
Our biggest issue, other than the dragons, is the influx of refugees pouring in from the devastated countryside. They hope to find protection inside our city walls, but many wind up hungry and homeless.
Have you been able to fight against the dragons, then?
We're soldiers, not dragon hunters. The best we can do is fortify our defenses and pray we escape the notice of the beasts. Perhaps not the most heroic course of actions, but by far the most sensible.
So you have some animosity to Sai, huh?
We've never formally met, if that's what you're asking. But there isn't an Imperial soldier who doesn't know how Captain Sai Sahan failed to protect our Emperor. Now the Empire lies in ruins, and my Legion pays the price of his failure.
I think it's more of a Tharn's failure, but okay.
We lost our home. Even if we did make our way back to Cyrodiil, where would we go? Who would we fight for? And so we stay behind crumbling walls, waiting in vain for someone to issue new orders. Orders that will never come.
It's kind of sad, though. At least he always knows his position.
I'm sorry my father wasn't able to agree to your request. Hopefully you'll find another ship to sail you.
Feels a little bit Redguard, doesn't she? He's an Imperial, and that's kind of a Redguard daughter, so... Redguard mother? Interesting. Alright, Sai, let's go talk.
Well, look there. We have a guest.
Wait, hold on.
Elia
I
Remus.
think I know someone who can help you.
Oh no.
Hello, I'm Elia Renmus, General Renmus's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't speak freely in front of my father, but I might know someone who can help you get to that island. But tell me, do you truly believe you can slay a dragon?
Yeah, I think I can. Sure.
Then I want to help. Or, well, send you to someone who can help you. You should speak to Zaji, captain of the Perfect Pounce. He may be a smuggler, but he cares about Senshal. And he's my friend. He can get you to that island.
The general's daughter is friends with a smuggler, huh? Why does it smell a little bit like Star Wars right now? Princess, smuggler. Alright, I'll go talk to a smuggler then.
I know. My father certainly wouldn't approve. Then again, he hasn't approved of most of my friends since we arrived in Central. Not that my father's disapproval has any bearing on this conversation.
Where can we find him?
He loiters around the city's outskirts, along with his first mate, Casca. Just look for a doggy rat and a cinch rat arguing with each other. You can't miss them. Oh, and tell them Aelia sent you.
Alright. Thank you. I'll see if Saji's willing to help.
I should head back to the palace. Good luck.
What do you got to say, Sai?
Let's see if this Zaji fellow is as honorable as young Aelia believes. Would you care to walk there together? There's much about Senchal I can tell you. Otherwise, we can meet in the city's outskirts.
Let's hear more about this. Give me a tour.
Very well. Follow me.
Alright, it's up to you. Light jog time with Sai Sahan. Oh, we can do workout videos with Sai Sahan. Up, 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 up. God damn it, chat.
Did you hear that Vanus Galarian was
Refugees
rescued
from the recent
Black
dragon
Forge?
attacks have flooded Senchal. They have lost homes and livelihoods. Despite the city's best efforts, most go to sleep hungry each night.
Meanwhile, Sai Sahan looks like he's eating an ox.
Well,
Many take advantage of these hopeless souls. Thieves and cutthroats steal any item of value they still carry. While these refugees languish, the city's underbelly thrives.
Heard a dragon war.
While the dragons ravage this land, these people will suffer. That is why we must fight. Not for glory, not for fame, but for the innocents of Elsweyr who cannot fight for themselves.
Just buy another ship? Casca, you won't, Zaji, you truly do.
He crying.
Seems our smuggler is a bit distraught. Let's hope it's nothing serious.
Hello.
Move along, Walker. Our captain is in a mood.
Oh, great.
Can't you see that Zaji is grieving? He has lost everything. His home, his heart, his one and only lady love. Oh, how can he go on?
Are very colorful. Like, look at all this stuff. So you lost your lady love. Who was she?
The perfect pounce! The finest vessel to sail the Topal Bay! Someone stole her as we slumbered. A heartless wretch. A thief without honor. Member of Zaji's very own crew. He is sure of it. Nartis Meris. Ugh, may he suffer 1,000 salty cuts.
Do you know where your ship might be?
No, but Nartis does. And Zaji knows we can find him in Southgard ruins. Pounce needs provisions before it sets sail, and that's where Nartis will get them. But why are you offering to help, Walker?
Aelia said you could sail us to a nearby island so we can slay a dragon.
Aelia sent you? Then you must be walkers of honor. And this one must admit, slaying a dragon sounds quite heroic. Very well, it's a deal. If you help Zaji get his ship back, he will take you to this island.
Interesting. He's a smuggler, but he wants to do something noble. What's our first step?
We must head to Southgard ruins and search for Nartis. It is a coastal town of sorts, just south of Senchal. With some persuasion, that clawless dark elf should let slip the location of the perfect pounce. Then we steal her back.
Isn't it persuasion? Isn't it the perfect pounce? No, it isn't, is it? So, why do you think Nartis stole your ship?
He is the newest member of Zaji's crew. Came aboard only a few weeks ago, and this morning, just as the perfect pounce is stolen away, he disappears. It is more than a coincidence, this one thinks.
And you believe it's in Southgard ruins?
Zaji's blood may boil, but his mind remains as sharp as a blade. We came to Senchal for provisions. It is unlikely that Nartis would journey out to sea without stocking up first. That means dealing with the vagabonds in Southgard ruins.
And tell me about the ruins then.
It used to be a fort, but as the name suggests, it's seen better days. Now, pirates and brigands call it home. They will not welcome outsiders.
Can you tell me more about yourself and the crew?
Ah, and so we finally move on to one of Zaji's favorite topics of conversation. The Perfect House is home to the sleekest profiteers this side of the Topal Bay. She is captained by a roguishly handsome Khajiit who sought fortune from a young age.
And that captain is Casca? Or is it you?
Indeed he is. There is no treasure too hidden, no adventure too perilous, no glory too great for Zaji and his loyal crew. Danger? This one does not know the word.
Well, you're agreed to tell us to a Dragon's Lair, so yep.
In such situations, Zaji tends to go with his well-toned gut. And his gut says this dragon will be a problem for Senchal eventually. He will help those brave enough to hunt the beast down, right after we find the Pounce, of course.
And what can you tell me about Casca?
Casca? Why, she's the Pounce's first mate, of course. Don't take her manner personally, Walker. She's a Khajiit of few words and little patience. And so this one would recommend you stay on her good side, yes?
What happens if you're on her bad side?
She didn't earn the title Casca the Unconquered without biting off a few heads. Do not try your luck, Walker.
Hello, Casca the...
First, our ship is stolen. Then, before we even know where it is, Zaji agrees to sail a stranger to a dragon's island. I should have just rolled over and gone back to sleep this morning.
Tell me more about yourself.
Casca, first mate of the Pounce, otherwise known as the one who keeps Zaji from getting us all killed. If it were up to me, Nartris would have never set foot on our deck. Unfortunately, our bleeding heart of a captain had other ideas.
Why didn't you trust him?
That dark elf didn't know a bowline from a clove hitch. It was obvious he'd never set sail in his life, yet he was excited to join our crew. Only a fool wouldn't have been suspicious. Naturally, Zaji never suspected a thing.
Do you think Natis is in Southern Guard ruins then?
If he's not, we'll find him eventually. If no one has mentioned it, Senchirats are excellent hunters, and I have his scent.
Oh god. Elsweyr, what do you say?
We don't need another complication, especially when we have no idea when this dragon will strike. Still, we can't set sail without a ship. Let's make our way to Southgard ruins.
Alright, off we go!
We must sneak in, Casca. Sneak. You do remember how to do that, yes?
I remember the last time you tried to sneak somewhere. Did you ever remove all those cactus spines from your arse?
Those cactus spines never stung as much as your betrayal, Casca.
Oh yes, my third betrayal of the day, but who's counting?
Our new companions certainly love to quarrel. Zaji wants to infiltrate the encampment and take Nartise by surprise. Casca, on the other hand, suggests we launch a frontal assault and deal with him directly.
I'll do my own approach here.
Very well. We'll start our search at the north entrance. I'll follow your lead. Meanwhile, Zaji and Casca can make their way to the other side of the encampment. I'll leave their strategy to them.
Any ideas where to search?
Luckily, Zaji provided a map of the area. I've determined a few locations where I believe Nartise may be, given their relative isolation from the rest of the encampment. At the very least, this path should let us search most of the camp.
Alright, let's head to the north entrance.
Enough. Do you accept the plan?
It is an excellent plan. We'll circle around to the back, yes?
And knowing your mouth will alert every pirate in Southgard along the way.
What? Zaji is the epitome of discretion!
I'm going to take the lay of the land. I'll meet you at the entrance to the camp. Prepare to defend yourself. It's likely these pirates will give no quarter.
I like these two. You don't mind simple looking food? It's a Daguerreotype Khajiit, yep. Oh shit. We live! Mountain bristleback. That's a big boar. How do you, Mela?
Stop right there.
What the fuck?
Door. Stand back. Quickly now. After him.
What the hell was that sound? You just like, "Bah!" And then Side's just like, door lock? No. He just stomps it out. Okay.
Well, that's one way to catch a thief.
Walkers, good to see you. Look who Zaji found. Why don't you say hello?
Please, Zaji, don't let Casca rip out my throat.
I'll stand guard while you interrogate Nartisse.
All right, I admit it. I stole the perfect pounce and brought it here to Southgard. But I no longer have the ship, I don't.
Skeletor, is that you? What do you mean no longer have the ship?
I sold the ship to Admiral Irathi, but they haven't set sail yet. The ship is still berthed on the south docks. Irathi hasn't even finished loading up the slaves.
So you sold the ship to slavers?
Did I say slaves? Silly me! I meant cargo. They're loading cargo. I would never sell a Khajiit ship to a slave trader.
Yeah, right. You're obviously lying there.
All right, yes, Irathi is a slaver. But I swear, I didn't know that until after I sold her the ship. Please, you have to believe me, I'm innocent here.
You're not innocent here. Come on. Like, it's obvious that you freaking knew. I'll see about that then.
Zaji wants you to know there are no hard feelings. In our business, it's sink or swim. Yes? Oh, that's right! You can't swim!
You're upset that you didn't get dinner, aren't you?
May the Dark Elf fill the belly of many hungry fish.
You're upset it's not filling your belly, aren't you?
That went exactly as planned, which honestly may be a first for Zaji.
You think Nartisse will drown then?
Zaji is counting on it. There's no place for slavers in Elsweyr. But there's plenty of room at the bottom of the sea. Perhaps Kenarthi will even take pity on Nartisse and guide him to wherever it is that Dark Elves go.
He could be telling the truth. Maybe he didn't know he was a slave trader.
There's not a sailor in the Topal Bay who hasn't heard of Admiral Irathi and her practices. Many Khajiit have suffered because of her. But now we have a chance to repay this suffering, yes?
And what do you have in mind?
Oh, you want a plan? Now, that plan would be... Zaji and the Bearded One will draw away the slavers. Meanwhile, Casca will help you secure the perfect pounce. We'll reconvene when the coast is clear.
Alright, I'll go with Casca to secure your ship. Ready, Casca?
May the Dark Elf...
Alright. What do you got to say, Sai?
Against my better judgment, I think we should follow Zaji's plan. Besides, it's best if you help secure the boat. We wouldn't want our new friends sailing off without us.
You think they'll rescind the offer to sail with us to the island then?
Let's just say I'm not discounting the possibility. Aelia Renmus seems like a respectable woman, but she may not be the best judge of character. For now, let's hold up our end of the bargain.
Alright, let's head to the ship. You know, this is quite colorful for a slaver ship, or for a smuggler ship, isn't it? Go away, dragon. Move the wheel lock. Okay, that's.
'Tis good to be home.
We should sail for Senchal before reinforcements arrive.
Excellent point. Hey, Walker! Get us out of here!
I don't know how to sail.
I told you the captain would get the pounce back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're here again, huh? Durage Trupto. Okay. Zabarzi the Chipper. Dara.
It seems the little one has come aboard. Why don't you see what she has to say?
Alright. After I talk to everyone else here and see what they have to say. Zaji?
Once again, the perfect pounce sails under Zaji's tender touch. She's an impressive vessel, yes. Sleeker than a greased Alfiq and twice as fast. Swift enough to dodge any dragonfire that comes our way. This one assures you.
Wouldn't it be bad to have a greased Elfique around Dragonfire? Just saying.
It seems that young Aelia has joined us. See what she has to say.
Alright. Nope, we can't go down below. Alright. What do you have to say, Aelia?
I heard what happened from the crew. I'm glad you were there to help recover the Pounce. I don't think Zaji would have handled the loss of his ship very well. Speaking of Zaji, did he agree to sail you to the island?
Yes, we're about to set sail.
I'm glad to hear it. I knew Zaji wouldn't let you down. I'm coming with you. If this dragon is going to attack Senchal, I want to help defeat it. Besides, I'm sure you could use an extra hand.
How can you help us?
I'm good with a bow. Look, I'm aware of the risks, believe me. But this city is my home. I can't just stay behind and hope you stop this threat. Not when I can help. I won't stand by while my father and friends are in danger.
Alright, welcome aboard. We depart soon. Alright guys, we're all going on a death mission. Some of you may not return. Most of you won't return.
Jal, you are the one who got us back the perfect pounce, yes?
Yes.
Thank you for that. She may not be much, but the pounce has been this one's home for a long time. Even before Zaji was our captain, in fact.
You see how the Pounce before Zaji was captain?
Yes, back when the ship belonged to a rather nasty fellow by the name of Bazahar the Bull. A heartless taskmaster who didn't care a lick about his crew. The Pounce was a lot less colorful back then, in more ways than one.
So how do you feel about Zaji being your captain?
What's not to like? He respects his crew, makes sure we're well cared for, and he's always excited for the next adventure. It's a bit contagious, actually. Still, I don't know if this ship could actually function without Casca.
And why is that?
I won't deny Zaji is cunning than he wants to be, but it's Casca that keeps this ship afloat. She schedules for repairs, oversees our provisions, pays the crew. And she keeps us all safe, of course. I haven't seen her lose a fight yet.
Oh, I hope these two are not going to be separated or something here. This is all very foreboding.
This one is cleaning. You may help clean, or you may stop bothering this one.
Oh, what do you do for Captain Zaji?
Whatever needs doing. Cleaning, mopping, stabbing. Sometimes this one stabs and then cleans up afterward. Also, Chisbari is well known for her cheery disposition. Hooray! See? Chisbari is so cheery.
So cheery! Chisbari.
You're competent, I'll give you that. Enough to slay a dragon? We'll see.
What are you feeling about our upcoming dragon hunt then?
The odds don't look good. We don't know the island. We have no idea how strong the dragon is. We'll have to improvise, and that rarely goes well.
You don't have to come with us. You could stay here.
And wait for this dragon to burn the city to the ground? No, it's better to die fighting than to perish hiding behind a wall. Besides, we're profiteers. We know a thing or two about the risk.
It's easier, like you're ready for the worst then.
Someone on this ship has to be. If everyone plans for sunny weather, how will we survive a storm? Despite the odds, it's not hopeless though. If we can fight, then there is always a chance we can win.
Good a positive. George?
Guess the captain got the pounce back. He always does. Not the first time he's lost it, you know.
What do you do for Captain Zaji?
Practically everything. If it weren't for old Dirge, the whole ship would sink under the weight of the grime and barnacles. Not that any of these louts would notice. Enough jawing. I've got to see what condition the pounces come back in.
I like to point out here, look at the detail on these tattoos. I love that. That actually has like that actually has the look of a tattoo. Like a lot of these other tattoos that they put on through Crown Store and all that stuff doesn't have that type of detail. Like that looks like it's put onto an actual arm there.
Now that we've secured a vessel, our next step is to infiltrate the dragon's lair. Zaji will stay on his ship in case we need to make a quick retreat. Casca, on the other hand, has asked to join our hunt.
Ayla wants to help us slay the dragon too.
If she wishes to protect her home, she should have that chance. Once we reach the island, we'll search for the dragon. Luckily, we have the Horn of Jadari to help us fight the beast.
Dragon horn will certainly be useful.
Indeed. Our journey to recover the relic may have been a long one, but it's proven to be an invaluable weapon. That being said, we may find more resistance than just a dragon on the island.
More resistance? What do you mean?
Another ship was seen heading toward the island. I'm not sure if its crew are friend or foe, but we must be prepared for the worst. We can set sail immediately, or perhaps you would like to take a moment to become familiar with the crew.
I already spoke with them. Let's set sail.
Very good. Let's go deal with that dragon. Let's discuss our plan of attack.
I mean, hopefully it has some type of, like, way to, like, intimidate dragons.
Judging by that docked ship, we're not the only ones who have business on this island.
Where do you want to go?
There's a Dragon Guard proverb. Prepare your counter before the blow. In other words, if they swing at you, be ready to swing back. I also recommend we split our forces to cover more ground.
Where do you want me to go then?
I spotted a cavern northeast of here. Scout ahead and see where it leads. Meanwhile, Casca, Aelia, and I will search for the main entrance to those ruins.
If we're splitting up, shouldn't we like be 2 by 2? Like, I'm going in one way, and the 3 of you going someplace else is probably less dangerous. I'm just saying. Alright, I'll go search the cavern.
Aelia, Casca, you're with me. Stick close and prepare to fight.
I'm always ready to fight. Just keep an eye on the little one.
I can take care of myself, you know.
The cavern passage lies to the northeast. See where it leads and prepare to defend yourself. We have no idea what dangers lurk on this island.
Do-do-do-do-do. A great chapter would be giants. I'm not sure what you could do with giants, though. Giants aren't that... don't seem to be that, they don't seem to be that communal to have, like, a thing. There's a lions. We're gonna sneak on by everything here.
Sep scales, this gate won't budge. Does anyone see a lever?
Now, if we pull this lever and like oil like splashes on top of them, like catapults go flying at them, like is that really my fault?
Good to see you, warrior. Thanks for the assistance.
Yep, I'll see you up ahead, I guess. New Moon Marauder. Do 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 do. You can buy. Ah! Motherfucker. Oh, that makes sense. Tile. Trap.
Hold your positions.
New Moon Cultists. Rakajin's orders. The Order of the New Moon must put an end to the Dragon Nefari. He is the enemy of our master, the almighty Lord Lakvolan, and refuses to bow to the will of the New Moon. For these reasons and more, he must be exterminated. Use all forces necessary to take the sanctum where he hides. Let no one stop you. Do not return whether the threat is eliminated. May the New Moon soon rise above us all. Raja Khan. Pull the lever. Ghosty.
That was certainly effective. Well done, my friend.
Blocked off. Hey, Scythe Cavern. Dead geckos. Eee.
Damn this gate.
Look above us! Dragon!
Prepare yourselves.
Nope. Okay. Zai's trying to muscle his way through the gate here.
Inside, now! Follow the beast!
Who are these people, and why are they attacking us?
They are enemies to be defeated. Nothing else matters.
Hey, Sai.
These banners, the motifs. There's no mistaking it. This is a dragon god's sanctuary. How dare a dragon desecrate these hallowed halls?
All the more reason for us to slay it then.
Well said. I was able to track the dragon's movements. It should be just up ahead. Aelia and Casca have agreed to guard this hall while we move forward.
Oh, got it. I'll follow you then.
Be prepared, little one. I can smell them coming.
How many?
Does it matter? They will die all the same.
I like that the archer's like right by the door. Like, don't we want to get back a little bit? Give yourself some distance. I'm betting that we're gonna find out that this dragon's like fighting the other dragons or something. Now that I've read this note here. Or these notes, I should say.
Where didn't work. How?
Of course not. That's my horn, mortals. Tell me how you came to possess it.
My companion will speak with you, dragon. But make one wrong move, and my blade will cut deep.
I don't want to talk to you. You talk to him. Hi.
I am Nathalar.
Hi.
I do not fear you, hunter. If you seek a battle, understand that it will be to the death. I would rather talk, though. Where did you get my horn?
The Dragon Vulcans stole it from the Dragon Guard. Now we have it back.
Zukorov. So it was Valoksin who hid it from me. To protect our kind from the horn's power, no doubt. Such an honorable fool. And why do you seek to kill me? Are you one of Latvulan's thralls?
Latvulan's thralls? We came here because you're going to attack Sanuch. Who's Latvulan?
My oldest foe. A dragon of great power and evil intent. He gathered a cult to do his bidding and subjugated our brothers to his cause. Those who oppose him die. He plans to destroy this land, and me along with it.
So you're not going to attack Sanuchel?
Why would I attack the Kaz city? It means nothing to me. Only Latvulan matters. You have dispatched many of my brother's followers, so I shall spare your lives. You may even keep my horn. I have no need of it.
All right, I guess I understand.
Hold! This dragon means us no harm.
No harm? Did we come all this way for nothing?
That's still to be determined. For now, let's spread out and see what we can find.
We hug? Can we hug? Huh? Oh, can't hug.
I have no quarrel with you, hunter, nor with the mortals of Elsweyr. I only came to this land to kill Latvulan.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
If you seek weakness, prepare for disappointment. I have none. While my brothers were slain or locked away, I have been free. I know when to fight, when to fly, when to look for allies. And so, I stand before you, Nigrent, unbroken.
What alliances have you made in the past?
This is not the first time Latvulan has sought to destroy me and the innocence of Tamriel. In the past, another dragon god came to me. I gifted them one of my magnificent horns, which your companion holds in his hands.
The Horn of Jadari, then.
That is the name it came to be known by. You said that Valoksin stole my horn. No doubt he wished to protect my kind from its power. Even as he hid it away, the Dragon God hunted us to near extinction. Nanvolme, what an honorable fool.
You regret giving your horn?
No, I lost a horn, but it led to the defeat of my foe. The Dragon God locked away Latvulan, though their seals did not last. Now, my brother seeks revenge that can only be sated by my death. O Blanvoth Sos, it will end in blood.
Tell me more about Latvulan, then.
The Dragon God called him the Black Beast, he of the fearsome nature and ravenous appetite. We have been in conflict for so long that I barely remember its catalyst. It has been an unending hatred that spans the ages.
So you allied yourself with the Dragon Guard?
I gave up a horn in the exchange. The Dragon Guard were unable to slay Latvulan, but they did lock him away. They thought his prison would hold forever. They were wrong.
And how did he escape then?
I do not know. The magic may have faded, or perhaps someone set him free. No matter the cause, my goal remains true. Latvulan must be stopped once more, and this time I shall burn his corpse to cinders and shred his soul.
Seemed like a nice guy. Where did our other companions go? That Casca was here. She was here, right? The dragon didn't eat Casca, did she? Nope. Not you.
Well, I certainly didn't factor this into my plans. The Dragon Guard were very clear about their dealings with dragons. Hunt them, slay them, use their parts. Yet this one shares our goals.
What goals do we share?
This Latvulan seeks to destroy all of Tamriel. If Nathalar wants to stop that, I'd say we have a common cause. As the Red Guard proverb tells us, if we share an enemy, let our blades strike as one.
So you're suggesting we make an alliance with them, huh?
I may not like it, but Nathalar possesses knowledge about Latvulan that we just don't have. And the might of a dragon at our disposal isn't something to toss away lightly. Yes, I'd rather have Nathalar on our side than against us.
Well, we came here to kill a dragon. Aren't you upset?
The mission was successful, my friend. It just didn't end as we expected. We secured passage to the island. We found the dragon, and we made sure Sanchal was safe. At least from this potential threat. Not bad for a day's work.
So now we're negotiating with the dragon, huh?
We also need to learn more about this dragon Latvulan. If it does indeed wish to destroy all of Tamriel, then an alliance is our best way to end that threat. I'm just glad I have your support in this. Your help has already been invaluable.
Interesting. You get one of the new ancient Dragon Guard sets here.
If we're